Ladies, gentlemen, envies alike, it is time. The Fall Mega Minutia 2023 Jam submission period is done. All of the entries have been submitted. We have 11 entries, and as of the time of this video, already 11 ratings. That's really cool. Let's look at the submissions before we get started on what's my favorite part, the playing of the games. We have 11. That is almost 3 times the amount of submissions from the very first Mega Minutia Jam, hosted years ago. This is a series of game jams where I have curated a list of engines, which of course is ever growing, but they are engines that I actively support or want to help grow, engines that I want to keep people using, engines that I either showcase here on the channel in and of themselves or games made in those engines. And we have had 11 entries in 5 different engines, which is really exciting, really cool. I'm going to play all of these, and I hope that you guys do too. I hope that everybody who participated rates the other entries. This is a community rated jam. I highly encourage you to go and score the entries. If you don't have time to play them, that's fine. This week we're going to play through as many of these as possible. The submission period is over, but the judgment period is going to be extended because I always leave the judgment period kind of as a question of depending on how many games get submitted, right? So that I'm not cramming too many games into a small amount of time to try to judge. And while I'm going to be playing these and giving my own feedback and reactions and all of that right here in the video, you guys who participated will be the actual judges, and I hope you guys rate each other fairly and honestly, more than anything, honestly. But we have 11 games, we have 5 engines. The engines are RPG developer Bakin, Smile Game Builder, RPG Maker MV using the MV 3D plugin as required, RPG in a Box, and SRPG Studio. Rare engine to see games made in that. Maybe I'm in the wrong circles. Maybe I need to be more aware of the communities that support this engine so I can see more examples of games made in it. But we're going to play these games in no particular order over the next few weeks, and we're going to see who won. And the winner, just like stated in the page, will be able to choose challenges to add to the ever-growing list of optional challenges. And I think depending on how these entries go, I might change this so that at least one of these challenges is mandatory rather than everything optional, just so I don't get games that were thrown together and submitted to. This is not a problem I think I have now, but you know, just to future-proof it a little bit, make it a little bit more about the minutia and about the feeling of, hey, chill out, make a game, submit the game, maybe learn from the results, put something in there that you hope to get feedback on, or watch be played, or want others to watch be played. Where if we've rambled long enough, it's time to jump into one of these. So thank you very much to all of the people who submitted. I hope you really enjoy the next couple of weeks, and I hope the rest of you viewers do as well. If you'd like to promote your games with the videos on the channel, please feel free to link to the videos, post them in your respective communities or wherever you'd like to post video gameplay about your game. I'm going to try to put a link to all of the gameplays that I do for each game into their respective itch.io or GameJolt pages or what have you. Itch.io actually for the jam, since they all have a jam page. I'm still trying to work out the difference between the jam page itself and then the game's own page. If the game's own page allows comments, then that's where I'll post the link. But that's if I can get around to it over the next few weeks. So without further ado, you'll be seeing this video, and very soon, the very next video is going to be gameplay. Don't know how I'm going to go through and play them all, but we have a farming sim. We have some tiny adventures featuring some lovable mascots. We have some stories that look like they're going to be quite surreal and horror themed. We have a detective story. We have fantasies. We have something based on game book mechanics, which looks really exciting. We have something that is fever dev. which is the best way to describe anything that is Fever Dev. We have a couple of different versions of the same game, but made in 100% completely different engines with different capabilities. I can't wait to jump into this, guys. Let's begin.